Welcome back to Watch the Road. This is the second and last video for this game. If you haven't seen the first video, I'd recommend you go and watch it. But honestly, you can probably figure out what's going on from context clues alone. If you haven't seen the first video or don't remember it and want a refresher, I'm pretty sure this is a visual novel horror game or a really weird dating sim. I'm not 100% sure on that. Anyways, we picked up a weird boy on the side of the road hitchhiking, grabbed some snacks, dropped him off, and then went along our way, and that's all. That's it. That's all that happened. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this much more eventful video. Let's see what else we can do. Oh, oops. I unfull screened. My bad. Slow down. You think we just refuse him? Wait, I don't want to skip. Wait, what did I hit? Oh no, what did I hit? Wait, no, wait, what did I hit? Okay, oh, it was control. Okay, what if we just refuse? Can't do it, blah blah blah. Half truth, there are rules, sure, but nothing explicitly forbidding a situation like this. It's easier to put all the blame on big corporations. Pretty sure they were cause of a lot of corruption in the world anyway. Oh. Hopeful light, except there is none. He straightens up, pulling his shoulders back, looking generally dejected, not oddly accepting. It's not the reaction I expected at all. Right, rules. I get it. I blinked, surprised by his lack of protest reaction by the company policy thing. Thanks for stopping anyway, I appreciate you checking. Says that, but I can tell he's upset. Well, who wouldn't be stuck in the weather like this after being given false hope? God, I feel like such an asshole. Total, complete asshole, damn it. Really wish they would start yelling and cussing at me. It would make this a whole lot easier. I really am sorry. Sure. Pull the window back up. Pull away, man. Shaping in snow. He had a feeling of dread straggles in my heart for a moment, a feeling that I narrowly avoided something. But I shake it off. After all, I made a practical choice. Sight escapes my lip. Hope he finds it in the ride. Is that still neutral ending 1? Oh no, 2. Cold shoulder. We're getting quite a lot of the endings. We got 4 of them already. Alright. Let's just see if we can get a bunch of the neutral ones. Well, that's not how you spell. Oh god. Stop. So we have to pick him in. We'll ask questions first. Get in. Okay, fine. I saw the sound. Maybe a little louder than necessary. Get in. But, add quickly, pointing a finger. Keep the chatter down, okay? It's been a long night. Lock the door even though I still feel anxious. Practically scrambles inside. Blah, 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 blah. What do you think? Clean up after yourself. I don't really care if he takes it the wrong way. Better he thinks I'm a jerk than me regretting letting him in later. Right, sorry. Says quickly, blah, 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 blah. I'm Ilya, by the way. Seriously, you saved me. Blah, 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 blah. What's the job to me? What's it to you? What'd I say? Keep the chatter down. Tone is sharp. Ilya blinks in surprise, his easy smile faltering completely. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Just I'm curious. Forget it. Ilya shifts into the seat, turning his body away from me and towards the passenger window. His breath fogs a faint circle under the glass. Silence is uncomfortable, but much needed. Say nothing. I don't speak and keep my eyes locked ahead. He won't kill me in the car while I'm driving, because then he's gonna die. We're crashing. He stays tuned away. So, what if we just ignore him the whole time, take him to his destination, and go? Ilya remains quiet for a long moment, staring at the window. He eventually clears his throat. So, long drive, huh? Ugh, small talk. I noticed it too. Feels like it's never gonna end, doesn't it? Turns back to me, a knowing look in his eyes that feels a little too understanding. It's like you're driving in circles and never getting anywhere. You talking about the drive in general, or? Strangely specific way to put it, but I suppose so. It's quiet again, except for the swish of the wipers. We don't. Oh yeah, but no, we do know about this, don't we? Let's annoy him. Excited to see your family? Yeah, I can't wait. It's been a while. Catch him flexing his fingers against his knee like he's counting something. I don't like that. Tell me about your brother. What about you, your siblings? You mentioned your brother earlier? The heater clicks off with a soft whir, leaving a sudden silence. I had a brother. Had? Past tense? 10 years older than me. He left when I was 8. Got out before things got complicated. Mom was the last part, so low I almost miss it. Escaped before it all started, the bastard. My blood runs cold. Kidding. He just moved away, got a job out of state. Why call him that? Why would you call him that, bastard? And didn't you just say he gave you the car? It's a horrible thing to say, but someone helped you out. Seems to snap back to himself, his cheerful mask back in place, albeit a little strained around the edges. You're so right, Ethan. You're so righteous. I was just messing with you, trying to get a rise out of you. But you're right, I shouldn't have said that about him. He's a great guy, really. Super supportive. His smile is wide, maybe a little too wide, and his eyes dart away for a split second. It's quiet again, except for the swish of the wipers. I think I'm trying to get him to kill me. Ask again. Blah, blah, blah. Tell me about him. Cool, what are your folks like? What do they do in Oakhaven? Oh, you know, typical stuff. Gardening and crossword puzzles, mostly. Now they're retired, keeping busy. Before they stopped working, Dad was a doctor, a general practitioner, and Mom was a nurse. Doctor and a nurse. Wow, sounds like a solid, respectable family. Maybe this is it, a chance to see what a normal, stable life looks like up close. As a murderer, man. I don't want to be on the road forever, meeting people like this. Maybe it opens doors. I mean, a whole family of most likely wealthy folks, loaded with all kinds of connections. This could be my way in. Feels a bit awkward to suddenly spring it out, but it shouldn't be a big deal. He's been pretty open so far. It's awesome. You sound great. Really impressive, actually. Hey, this might sound weird, and you could totally say no, but since I'm dropping you right there anyway, would it be alright if I said hi when we get there? Just for a minute. I won't stay for long, obviously. I have to drop off this stuff, but yeah, if it's not too much trouble, he's gonna look at me angry. It'd be cool to meet them and, you know, see a little more of Oakhaven. The air in the cab goes instantly cold, colder than the snow outside. His face smooths out completely, every trace of warmth, of humor, of humanity drains from his features. Ilya's eyes are suddenly terrifyingly still and empty, like deep, dark pools of water. No. Why not? No, why not? Did I say something wrong? Heart is suddenly pounding really, really fast. It's not a good time, really. My dad, he's actually not doing so well. That's why I'm going home. He's been really sick lately. And when he's like this, he gets really confused. He can't handle surprises well, and doesn't like strangers around at all. Now that he's bedridden, it's just gotten worse. It'd make things way more difficult for everyone if you introduced yourself, especially for him. Bedridden? Now how on earth is he bedridden but also able to garden? Bedridden? I thought you just said he was retired and into gardening. It's a pretty big difference. Retired and sick. It happens. People get sick. It's not always a slow decline. He can move around and stuff, but he needs help for a lot of it. Came on pretty fast, that's why I rushed home for a break. Everything changed so quickly. No, something seems suspicious. I don't trust him. Neither do I. I'm trying to get killed right now, so we'll see. The snow outside suddenly gets even thicker now. I was sure the forecast said it was going to stop earlier, but it's only getting worse. Shit, can't even see past the hood at this point. Statistically, this is when most drivers make fatal mistakes. You sure you'll be okay? Not much of a choice. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, just empty. This feels just angry. More annoying and scary, honestly. It makes my job harder. Makes sense. Squad again. Let's confirm his car troubles. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I should test him. He's a little odd. Hey, about your car earlier. What about it? What was wrong with it? Did you figure out what was wrong with it? I'm not a mechanic, but it was probably the frost. Older models don't always handle extreme temperatures well. So, okay then. Try to sound casual, though I'm sure that I'm failing miserably. You mentioned you were heading there to visit family. That's right. My parents live outside the main town. I already asked about this. Hesitate. Okay, I get that, but just to be sure I'm dropping you off in the right place. What's the cross street near their place? His easy smile vanishes, his gaze drifts out the side window. Takes a shallow breath before answering. Maple Street. It's near the old high school, St. Lucille's. I searched my memory of the names of streets and landmarks in Oak Haven. It's a small town. I've delivered to a few places there over the past few months. I know the general layout. Haven doesn't have a Maple Street, Ilya. His face goes eerily blank. You're right. It doesn't. So you just lied to me? No, it's a pretty popular inside joke in Oak Haven, a dumb one in all honesty. See, when outsiders ask where we live, we always say Maple Street near Lucille's because he lives in closer. There was this urban legend in Oak Haven about a teacher who haunted Maple Street. Kids used to dare each other to run past her house at night. But the thing is that Maple Street doesn't exist anymore. The town council renamed it decades ago, after some mayor's wife. So when people ask for directions, locals mess with them by sending them to a street that doesn't exist anymore. Not really sure where this St. Lucille's part originated from, though. It's stupid, I know, but my dad thinks it's hilarious. Guess it rubbed off on me. That kind of makes sense. Small towns do weird shit like that. Lord knows the type of pranks I used to do on unsuspecting folks. This one seems harmless. No, we're trying to get killed here. That's a pretty elaborate story for a joke. Really? You're the one who memorized every street in Oak Haven. Who's the weird one here? Something about him is just not right. Snow outside seems to swirl thicker, obscuring the road ahead. For a moment, I could swear Ilya's reflection in the window isn't smiling at all. It's quiet again, except for the swish of the wipers. Confirm car troubles again. And where did it break down? You said 82 or 83? Said around... That's not what you said. Why? You don't believe me? It's not that, but wait, I thought you said it was mile marker 82 or 83 when I first picked you up. Ilya flinches. Yeah, that's what I meant. 82 or 83. Sorry, I must be getting tired. Sure, pal. That's bullshit. I want coffee, but I need to get him to Oak Haven first. I'm so dead. As soon as we stop, he's killing me. So I think we have two options here. We can either stop at a gas station and die. Technically 3 options. We can stop at a motel, die, or we can go to Oak Haven and potentially live. The remaining miles lay out before me. I don't know if I have the strength to continue. So we could, yeah. What? Oh, we're just at Oak Haven. I pulled the truck past the initial few houses until the main street of Oak Haven appears. It's lined up with dormant shops that have their windows darkened out, and a single traffic light casting an eerie red glow. Visiting it at night was unsettling. I was well acquainted with Oak Haven already, but never stayed for longer than I had to. Ethan? I was thinking. My parents' place isn't too far from here. It's a short walk off the main road, maybe 15 minutes. Much easier than trying to navigate your truck on these small streets. You'd probably get stuck, or at least have a hell of a time turning around. You can just park it here if you like. It's a perfectly safe spot at this time of night. And I could take you up there, you know, show you the way. Mom would love to thank you for herself for getting me home. He's so killing me. Is he really offering to take me to meet them after all? Wait, seriously? You're not just offering because you feel bad, right? I swear, Ellie, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that. I just genuinely want them to meet you. I was a bit too irrational and emotional when you asked me earlier, but they definitely asked questions regarding the car, and then my family's a bit traditional. They'd at least want to thank you or give you a meal for bringing me back home. I'm so gonna die. Yoink. We're doing both of these. Let's take the neutral one first. Although I want to go early, I don't feel like I'm posing now. His reaction was way too strong. No thanks, Ilya. I appreciate the offer, really, but I need to get this load delivered tonight. I'm already way behind schedule. I just drop you off here, right? If that works, you can walk the rest of the way. It's not too far, right? Look at that face. Of course, duty calls. It's no problem at all, Ethan. Thanks again for everything. You really went above and beyond tonight. No problem, Ilya. Glad I could help. Stay safe out there. Yeah, he nods before stepping into the truck, pulling the door shut. Watch him in the rearview mirror until he's just a dot before pulling back onto the main road. He so would have killed me. I would have been so dead. 4 months later. I finally made it. Oh, that smile of Ilya's, it was so off. I scan the shadows between warehouses, nothing moves still. The back of my neck feels cold. Break 7B, confirmed drop-off. 7B here, delivery complete. Well, that's that. Let's go get some shut-eye. He's gonna have, like, followed me or some shit. Neutrons for uneventful ride. Never mind. So we're missing 1 neutral end and a lot of bad endings. Let's load this. Let's die. Go with Ilya. Oh yeah, I like that, Ilya. Short walk sounds fine. Lead the way. Something feels off about this. No shit, we're dying. Knew you'd understand. Look at this motherfucker. I lock the truck and step outside along with them. You sure my truck won't get towed? No, you'll be fine. Go on, follow me. It's really chilly outside. I wrap my hands around myself, glancing around. It's so quiet out here. I guess everyone's asleep, right? We could wreak havoc out here and nobody would ever know. This one, right here, officer. It laughs a bit at my rather unfunny comment before directing me towards a narrow path. I'm so dead. My breath plumes white in front of me. I wonder how long it's been since I took a stroll like this at night. We continue walking for a few minutes, right towards the path between tall, dark trees. Looks less like a path and more like a gash. Jesus, do your folks live in the wilderness? It's a bit of a shortcut, saves us a few minutes and avoids the longer route along the block. Do you mind? Man, lead the way then. The air grows noticeably denser as we step beneath the dense canopy of trees. The moonlight struggles, then fails entirely to penetrate the thick, intertwining branches. Gentle crunch of snow beneath our boots is now the only sound. And we're dying! Hey man, Illy's ahead of me. He knows these woods better than I ever would. I slow my pace instinctively, examining the roots of the trees. He glances back. After you, Ethan. Huh? Wait, what? I need you to guide me. I know, I just need to look through my bag for the keys, just in case they're sleeping. And he's going to stab me. Something's wrong. So wrong. Take a hesitant step forward, my back briefly to him. No, I don't like this. Before I can even turn around, a sudden heavy force slams into the back of my head. Fuck. My vision explodes into a blinding white flash. Flashbang. The world spins almost violently. The impact of my head against the rough bark of a thick tree trunk sends agonizing pain through my skull. I gasp. Regardless, I'm still conscious, horrifyingly conscious. My knees buckle and I fall to the freezing snow, landing hard on my side. I can barely clear my focus. My head is throbbing. I force myself to look up. Is it a knife? He stabbed me. His eyes are cold, yet there's a sickening, almost serene satisfaction in their depths. Ilya's backpack's on the ground. Was that the thing that hit me? And is he holding a knife? Ha 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 ha. His laugh is soft and quiet, nearly melodic, as he pushes me back using his foot, causing me to grunt. What the fuck are you doing? Ilya doesn't dignify me with a response. He just smiles brightly before crouching down on top of me, bringing his face close to mine. I cringe, trying to push myself away, but I can't move. I don't know why exactly. It's almost like an innate instinct buried deep within me, a primal fear that keeps me frozen in place. I'm too scared to even speak up, so all I can do is squeeze my eyes shut. And I'm dead. I know I can't keep my eyes closed forever. And I open my eyes again. Ilya's face hovers inches from mine. His breath smells faintly of mint gum, which is absurdly ordinary for a man holding a knife to my throat. There you are. I was worried I'd hit you too hard. His thumb brushes my cheekbone, a mockery of tenderness, as the blade edge kisses my pulse point. Tell me something, Ethan. When you drive all those miles every single day, do you ever feel it, the understanding that none of this matters? I don't. Understand? I don't fucking understand. What does he mean? You thought you could escape it, didn't you? This seeping poison that is humanity? Just by glancing at you, I know that you're downright terrified of it, even if you don't want to admit it to yourself. But you can't run from it forever. It's inescapable, ingrained in every fiber of your being. Ilya hums. The misery of waking up every morning and going to sleep with thoughts of waiting and yearning for something new, something exciting, but for what? What's the point of your aspirations, your dreams, when you live in a world that just doesn't care about you? I shut my eyes again, as if to physically block his words from worming into me. It doesn't quite work. Ilya laughs brightly, boyishly, as if I were being charming. Well, you were right, Ethan. You were right about everything you suspected, everything you feared. And you've just reaffirmed my belief. He goes quiet for a moment, and so do I, still as a deer. When your body is found in this ditch by spring. His voice is so soft, so quiet that I have to strain to hear, even if I don't want to. When your body's all bloated and half-eaten by coyotes, people will emerge from shadows. They'll claim that they loved you, that it's so awful this all happened, how much they'll miss you. I feel like throwing up. Shut up, shut up. And then, Ethan, do you know what they'll do? They'll take your things, whatever money you left behind, and hell, even your memories. They'll move on with their lives as if you never existed, unless to brag about how close they were to you when they want sympathy points. It's cruel, isn't it? It feels cold. Ilya snorts. You must have thought yourself a great savior picking a stranger up at the side of the road like that. This feels like another thing where I can get two endings. Be quiet, fuck you. Shut my eyes again, stubbornly. Nothing, really? He sighs. I guess you'll die exactly as you lived. I jerk sideways at the last second. I didn't realize QTEs were here. His knife ends up slicing through the air instead. What a bitch. My hands clamp around his waist as I glare up at him. Can I kill him? Let me beat his ass. Oh, so cute. His pupils dilate, breath coming faster. I want to beat his ass. Let me beat his ass. Are you trying to survive, huh? Even after my little speech? You sure are stubborn. Neum. Yes. My body remembers what to do, even if my brain is buffering, thankfully. I pivot my foot, grab a fistful of his jacket for leverage, and drive my knee up hard into his groin. Ilya makes a noise that's half gasp and half laugh. It's almost a funny sound, but I have no time to savor it. I force myself out of his grip and stand up, dizzily before running. No, fight him. Don't run away. Already moving before he can say a word. Branches whip in my face as I crash through the underbrush, each breath sawing at my throat. My boot catches on something, a root, a rock, doesn't fucking matter. And suddenly I'm tripping. I end up falling. My ankle twists with a loud snap. The pain is so intense that I have to keep from vomiting. Warmth spreads down my leg. I broke my ankle. Hurts so bad. Jesus, I can't even move the damned thing. It's embarrassing, but I can't help but start tearing up. Shit, why me? Roll onto my back just as his shadow falls across me, blotting out the moon. The bastard isn't even breathing hard. I don't look up. You're full of surprises, aren't you? He tsk, nudging my ruined ankle with his toe, and I bite down on my lip to keep from screaming. Pity, you sure were adorable trying to rile me up like that. Just kill me already, you goddamn psycho. Hiss the words out, but twitch uncomfortably when he presses his boot on top of my swollen ankle. This sick fuck. I stammer off into a gasp, trying to keep myself from crying before looking up. I thought we were gonna get to box him. I was right though, saying we'd just be in a pit boxing each other. This is the fucking anime emo. What is this? Somewhere in the midst of my agony, I realize that the ginger bastard is chuckling at my struggle. Such a foul mouth and such a pretty face. All that fight just to end up here. It's poetic in a way. Are you? My teeth chatter from the shock and the cold. Some kind of fucking perv? Is that what this is? You getting off on this shit, Ilya? The smile drops. Suddenly I'm staring into his eyes as flat and dead as a taxidermy deer's. Close your eyes. Something heavy connects with my temple, and the world fractures into oblivion, and I'm dead. Oh, never mind. Ilya crouches down beside me again, shrugging me up on his shoulders, but I can't feel a thing. Is he gonna taxidermy me or some shit? My last coherent thought isn't fear, it's actually sort of shameful, but it's the absurd realization that he smells comforting like pine trees. I shakily press my hand to his back, shall attempt at pushing him away as nothingness consumes me. Then even that slips away. I'm dead. What's the butterfly? Oh, it's the endings. That wasn't even an ending? Oh no, it was. How was that a neutral ending? No wait, this was the first one. That wasn't an ending? How is that not an ending? That's big. Does it do anything? Please, don't tell anyone. My voice is weak and hoarse. I'll go, I'll leave. Nobody will ever know that. Ilya's laughter interrupts me, sending a crow to scatter from the branches. That's really sweet, but you should know better. The blade presses just enough to dimple the skin and my heart beats even faster. Jerk sideways, blah 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 blah. I tried to disarm him. I grappled for the knife instead, my fingers closing around his waist, just the blade flashes a silver glare. Ah, how energetic, still too slow. Oh, and I'm dead. For a moment, we're locked together. Should sound intimate? It is, but in another way. His knife presses against my neck before he twists and pushes it. The knife comes free with the bloody sound of parting flesh. It hurts. Pain is incredibly slow. First there's a lot of pressure, as if I swallowed something too large, and the fire erupts along my throat and it blooms outward, blinding me in the process. It sounds like they peeled apart a raw steak. The cold rushes into the gaping wound. My hands fly up, fingers scrambling against my ruined neck, my white work gloves come away dark and slick in the moonlight. It's a nauseating sight. The blood doesn't spurt, but it does pour, flooding down my collarbones and into my clothes. I can't even scream. All that comes out is a gurgle. It doesn't even sound human. Bloodier than I thought it would be. The snow beneath me isn't white anymore. It's pink, and then it's red, spreading slowly around my head. My vision darkens fast, like a pig. Elliot murmurs something, but I can't quite hear anything anymore, or see anything. Last thing I can taste is my own coppery blood. Last thing I can feel is the watery snow beneath me. And the last thing I can hear is my own heartbeat slowing. Well, the world is quiet now, and I'm dead as shit. So for an ending, do you have to actually live? Bad ending to arterial spray. Okay, I guess not. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do this. This one. No, load. We be quiet and we don't dodge. What happens if we don't dodge? We let it happen. Fuck, I can't coordinate fast enough. Okay, this is just the throat again. Okay. Now... slow down, obviously. What if we're nice? What if we... let him in? It's alright. It has its moments. It's me in the road mostly, so it can even be peaceful sometimes in its own way. The words feel surprisingly easy to admit out loud to a total stranger. Peaceful. He sounds surprised. He leans forward a little, squinting at the windshield as if trying to see what did I see. That's not how I describe this. Forgive me for finding the snow pretty. Despite that, a small smile tugs at my lips. No, I swear, that's not it. I mean, it is pretty, don't get me wrong. It's, well, I always saw driving down empty roads at night as more eerie or isolating, not peaceful. What about it makes you feel at peace? Silence. It's the quiet, really. The sheer, blessed quiet. Nobody talking, no phones ringing. Hell, mine barely gets signal out here anyway. No bullshitting. No arguments you didn't want to have in the first place. Sometimes it's nice to actually hear yourself think. Or even better, the concept of not having to think so much at all. I can't really afford to spiral into my thoughts when I'm focused on driving like this, but I also don't have to force myself to feel a certain way or put on a face. I can just be. That makes sense. I feel that way too sometimes. I raise my eyebrow. Seriously? Yeah, I feel the need to isolate every so often. Having to read people and manage expectations, shut down arguments before they even start. Sometimes I feel like turning all that off, find a quiet corner or a long drive like this where nobody needs anything from me. Or expects you to be someone you're not for a change. Exactly. I smile back at him. Guess that makes the two of us then. Guess so. Funny, isn't it? His eyes are fixed on the drops of water racing down the glass, lost in thought. Even when everything seems quiet out here, there's still this noise from the bits of hail hitting the roof, and the wipers swishing back and forth. It should bother us, but we as humans are so attuned to filtering out unnecessary sounds that it becomes part of our own background noise. That's cool. What else you got in that noggin of yours, Dr. Ilya? He laughs a little, but obliges. Speaking of noises we filter out, our organs also make sounds all the time, but our brain ignores them. You can even hear your own blood rushing through your heart and your ears, if you listen close enough. I like it. Honestly, I find background noise pretty soothing, actually. Like turning on a ceiling fan during summer. It's quiet again, except for the swish of the wipers. Try the radio. Try again. Let's scan slowly. Go on, you piece of junk. Winter storm warning. Backstreet's back. Alright. Backstreet Boys. You know it, the signal's still awful though. It's quiet again, except for the swish of the wipers. Very isolated. It's like we're the last people on Earth. Feels like we're the last people on Earth out here. Wouldn't that be nice? Snow outside suddenly gets even thicker now. I was sure the forecast said it was gonna stop earlier, but it's only getting worse. Shit, can't even see past the hood at this point. statistically, this is when most, yeah. It's pretty. Blah, blah, blah. What about your college life? Blah, blah, blah. Sounds lonely. Let it go. I don't want to pry. Thanks, I'm looking forward to it. Still, what was that brief hesitation about? Hey, where? Here, actually, let's save here. Take the exit. You mind if you take me a quick stop? Blah, 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 blah. Let's go to gas station first. Do all this stuff. Fill up diesel. Browse the snack aisle this time. Hey, wait up. I think I'll go look for some snacks too. They stood next to me as I looked at the rows of brightly colored bags and boxes. And then catching your eye, we've got plenty of road ahead. Might as well stock up. Get a chocolate bar. Man covered over a candy apple, colored chocolate bar. Oh, colored. Chocolate bar when Ilya's arm shot past me, grabbing it first. Hey, great minds think alike, huh? Tore the wrapper with his teeth, fucking animal, and broke off a square. Haven't even paid for it yet. Ilya shrugged, holding the chocolate up to my lips. It's alright, we'll pay eventually. In fact, I have a feeling we can walk out of here with tons of these sweets tucked in our jackets and that kid up front won't give a shit. He's not wrong, but still. Taking note of the chocolate, trying to ignore how his eyes twinkle a little. You shouldn't say stuff like that. Ilya blinks, taken aback. Say what? Just bad about the stealing. You're a good guy, Ilya. I don't want, well, I trail off. The fuck's wrong with me? Ilya seems equally as surprised. You really are sweet. Ambled down the aisle, Ilya occasionally tossing some overpriced snack in the basket. It's been so long since I've had such a casual conversation with someone else, even bickering occasionally. My chest feels warm and tight, and I don't want to think about this anymore. Setting down a path that I can't tread. What, having friends? That's crazy. Alright, like we've gotten what we need. Let's get some coffee too. Made my way to the coffee station. Let's take some milk. And some sugar. Let's show concern. What are you studying so hard for? To the point she's sleeping on the job. She's gonna be a nurse, not that's any of your business. Voice softened as he glanced at her. Yeah, right. Blah 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 blah. He scanned her at him slowly. Take your time. Blah 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 blah. And one more time. Let's go to the motel. Hey, Ethan. We go to the rest of the motel for around an hour. He's still seem pretty tired. I'm either gonna get murdered or he's just gonna be chill. Did it really seem that way? If it's not a burden at all. I'm still thankful you're taking me all the way. Well, if he's okay with it, why not? End of demo. Motel route will be released alongside the full game. I see. Oh, not that option, I guess. Go to Oakhaven. Hanger music. What feels less daunting now, almost welcoming, is the comforting silence between us. Ilya hums a tuneless melody softly to himself as he watches the snow melt down his window. His shoulders seem less rigid. He looks almost at peace. Trees are spacing out a little. I gave it 5 minutes and we'll be at Oakhaven, hopefully. Seems that way. My feet are starting to thaw, thankfully. What? Really? Is the heater not strong enough? Shit, you should let me know, Ilya. I fight with the truck's temperature controls constantly, but it never seems to make a difference. Chuckles a little at my reaction. Don't worry, Ethan. I'm accustomed to the cold. It's nice to feel the blood flowing properly again. Flexes his fingers, almost stretching them out in the warm air from the heater. Small, content sigh escaping him. The sound eases some of the knots in my own shoulders. You must be looking forward to getting home. More than you know. Getting back to my family, my mom and dad. We're a tight-knit bunch, always have been. Mom especially, she lights up the whole house. He gives me another one of his soft smiles. It's disarming how much he cares for his family, and I can't help but feel a pang of jealousy at the bond they share. But still, how lovely it must be to have such a strong support system waiting for you. Expressies. Glad we're almost there. This weather was no joke. You handled it well. You're a good driver. This compliment, simple as it is, makes my heart heat up. What banger music. The first scattered lights of Oak Haven finally appear on the horizon, twinkling through the last of the falling snow. Welcome to Oak Haven. Looks like we made it. A wave of genuine relief washes over me as I see the town sign, almost forgetting about the strange man beside me. Enters this again. I pull the truck to the side of the road, a little ways past the main town sign near a darker patch of woods. Ethan. Ilya turns to me, that easy, warm smile back in his face. Feels more genuine than it has all night, a true expression of gratitude and perhaps something more akin to friendship. Actually, my parents' house is just a short walk from here. Oh no. Better than trying to navigate the rig on these small town roads, especially with the snow and ice. The streets get pretty narrow and I hate for you to get stuck after you've done it. You could drive a little bit up till Oak Haven's Main Street. It's a safe spot. Nobody bothers anyone this far out. And then, if you're up for it, I could walk you there. My dad probably loved me. He always appreciates a good story, and you've certainly given me one to tell. Smiling so genuinely. He seems so normal right now. Maybe this is it, a chance to connect with people. Let's see if we die the same way. Let's walk. I'd like that. Let me park there. Smiles as I move the truck. It's lined with dormant shops that have their windows darkened out, signal traffic light. Visiting it at night is peaceful. I was well acquainted with Oak Haven already, but never stayed for longer than I had to. Now I kind of wish that I didn't have to drop off anything so I could have more time to explore. Lead the way. Yep, I'm dying. It is quite cold. And you go first. After you, and I'm murdered. Howie. Oh wait, end of demo. Wait, that was a different ending? Wait, huh? Oh no. Well, okay. Well, manually click through it. Oh god, wait, no, I'm hitting wrong buttons. No. She's looking in my bag for keys, blah, 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 blah. Pull my coat tighter around me, a shiver running down my spine that has nothing to do with the biting cold, and walk ahead. Feeling of 1,000 unseen eyes watching from the deep woods suddenly grips me. Fuck, I don't like this. Really, did you find the keys yet? Could you go in front of him? Sharp, blunt force exploding into the back of my head. The world spins. My legs give out from under me and I crumple to the ground. A wave of nausea rolls over me, accompanied by a blinding, throbbing pain at the base of my skull. It hurts. What? Last thing I hear before consciousness completely slips away from me is Ilya's voice as he crouches beside me, pulling me close. Ethan, it's alright. Don't be scared. You're coming home. I don't like this. Eyes shut and darkness swallows me whole. End of demo. Captivity route will be released in the full game. Thank you for playing. You get kidnapped? That's crazy. Decline the walk. Fuck you. Nah, I really can't. You guys load delivered. My dispatcher is gonna kill me if I'm late, and I'm already pushing it beyond what he'll tolerate. Thanks for the offer, really. I can just drop you off here. You know your way from here, right? Understood. Safe travels, then. His smile remains, so it seems a little more wistful. Oh god, I'm hitting the wrong buttons again. Wistful now, a hint of disappointment in his eyes, but it was clear there was no anger within those depths. Alright, Ilya, where do you want me to drop you? Just point me in the right direction. Here's fine. I can walk the rest of the way. It's not far at all now. You sure? Yes. He unbuckles the seatbelt and gathers his worn backpack from the floor. Thank you for everything tonight. Really saved me. I don't know what I would have done out there. I won't forget this. No problem. Glad I could help. Stay safe out there. He nods before stepping out of the truck, pulling the door shut. Watch him in the rearview mirror until he's just a dot before pulling back onto the main road. Weird guy, but he was cool. Hope he made it home okay. Confirmed drop off. Delivery complete. Well, that's that. I should go get some shut-eye. So no new ending. What is that? What is the end here? Uneventful. What was uneventful ride? That was just me being a dick, wasn't it? So it's somewhere between being a dick and being nice. Is the neutral ending, and I don't know how the fuck we get these. So I need to let him in. Ask more questions. Get in. It's all right. Silence. Blood. Can you actually hear it? Just a faint thump sometimes, right before I'm about to sleep, don't you? I'm usually so beat. I'm out the second my head hits something soft. That's a shame. It's kind of comforting. It's like lub-dub, lub-dub. Did you know the lub is the mitral and tricuspid valve closing shut, and the dub is... Okay, I get it, Dr. Ilya. Your winter break, relax for now, please. Family. Apologize. It's fine, stone's still a little stiff. It's quiet again except for the swish of the wipers. Car troubles. What's wrong with it? Observe. Let it go. Comments. I prefer it this way. And let's take the exit, see what happens. Making good time, I just need to rest my eyes. Fine. I wonder if this works. Look, this weather's getting worse, maybe we should pull up till the sun comes out. I mean, you can take one of the cabs usually waiting at the motel if they have one available. I'll cover it for you if you don't have a large amount of cash with you. Get you this far along anyways. You'd really ditch me? What? The nerve of this guy. I'm not ditching anyone. Listen, I'm just prioritizing. Oh, you're not ditching me. After everything you said earlier. Thought we were building a real connection here. Feelings hurt. I feel like I'm backed into a corner. Give in or back down. I stifle a little, damn it. Might as well take him all the way. I'll get some Z's in by myself. Alright, let's keep going. You didn't understand? Thank you. Yeah, no biggie. Little pastel gave him welcome, blah 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 blah. It's Julia. He gave a curt nod. Grabs his warm backpack, opening the door. We don't bother saying our goodbyes. On the truck again, wait a couple seconds before pulling away. This seems like the same ending. Oh no, what's this? It's a coincidence. My gaze drifts to the newspaper. Decided to read the local news first. Yep, this again. Same thing by the looks. Yep. Tear up the newspaper. Shred the pages, getting up to scatter them into the trash. It's fuck. It's not my problem. Neutral 5. Willful ignorance. Okay. How do we die to him? I only know following him. What other way? Here, actually, let's try loading this. Oh, this is the wrong save. Load this one. Take the exit. Oh, wrong one. Overnight. Fuck you. Give in. Damn it. Do I just keep on this way? It's fine. I'll get us 2 rooms. I grumble a bit, upset that he misunderstood me. Thanks. No problem. Wait, so we're staying the night now. Do I die? Tell me. Okay. Never mind. Take the exit, and we're going to a gas station. Blah, 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 blah. I'll wait in the truck then. Suit yourself. Please wait in the truck. Okay. Got off the exit ramp, maneuvered to the truck into an empty parking lot of a rather dingy 24-hour gas station. I wasn't surprised that nobody else seemed to be here. Well, beside the diesel pumps, taking a glance at fogged windows. Through the ground, I could just make out 2 figures inside. Cashiers, blah, blah, blah. Yep. I could briefly consider asking Ilya again if he wanted to come inside with me, but honestly, I was feeling pretty afraid of him. My heart was starting to pound a little, and not in a good way. The whole situation felt really, really off. Need to be careful. How do I handle this? I had to approach the cashier for help. You know what? The door chimed announcing my arrival. The warm air did little to calm the knot in my stomach. I had to be really, really quick and careful. The cashier didn't seem to register my presence. I scanned the small store, but there was no payphone in sight. Damn, it wasn't an option. Racked up my nerves before leaning in closer to the counter. Excuse me. Hello? He was attention quietly. Psst, hey? Nothing. Kid had the situational awareness of a brick. Yo, Dracula, I need a favor. Finally blinked out of his daze. Huh? What? Yeah? Can I help you? Hey, kid. You get my voice low, barely a murmur, careful not to wake the sleeping girl. I need you to call the police right now. I'm in trouble. Please don't let on that anything's wrong. His eyes widened, darting from me to the door, then to the sleeping girl beside him. He looked like he was about to panic. I wouldn't blame the fella. But police, what are you talking about? Are you okay? Yes, just please call them. His eyebrow shot up as he leaned back slightly. Shit, for real? Glanced at his co-worker's sleeping form, then back to me, his voice dropping to a whisper. Are you being followed or something? I'll explain. Picked up someone and the guy in my truck is really creeping me out. Please. The boy chewed his lip, rang nervously, looking down at the ancient, corded phone behind the counter that was slightly peeking out. Reached for the phone just as the door chimed unexpectedly. My blood drained from my face as I turned to see Ilya stepping inside. Everything alright here? Oh shit, I mean, hey man. Yeah, it's all cool. Ah, well, Ethan, I grabbed us some coffees though. His eyes flicked between us. His frown deepening after examining our expressions. He knows, we're fucked. We both seem jumpy. Grab a cashier's wrist, please. Call them now. Oh, Ethan. We're dying now. Before I could react, Ilya's hand clamped down on my shoulder, causing me to flinch. Hey man, chill. Black-haired boy barely had any time to stand before Ilya's other hand slammed something metallic against the counter. It's a pair of heavy-duty silver industrial-sized scissors from God knows where. I don't think a convenience store would carry something like this. The blades glinted under the fluorescent lights. Ilya? My voice became hushed, and I felt my breath come out slowly before shutting my eyes tight. The sleeping girl finally stirred, and I could hear the boy begin to move around, attempting to get some help, I'd hope. Comply, I guess. I have to comply for now. My hands rose slowly in a gesture of surrender. Ilya's pupils dilated as he exhaled through his nose. I glanced to him, and then Jack's, and then back to the scissors. Fuck, I couldn't drag his kids into this. It just wasn't right. There was no escape. Good. We'll forget this happened, yeah? He moved his hand from my shoulder. I didn't see shit, man. They snapped his fingers inches from the cashier's face. The boy flinched hard. Yeah, you didn't. Get the fuck out. Check your stockroom. Take your friend too. The boy could only nod, eyes fixed on the scissors at the counter. The last I heard of him was his sneakers squeaking towards the back door, dragging his dazed coworker by the wrist. This isn't how I wanted it to go. The grip tightened at my waist before he guided me towards the coffee station. You want a drink, right? Let's go get you one. Couldn't really speak up. It felt as if my body had locked up. His chest pressed against my back as I reached for the cups. His hand loomed over my white work glove, not pressing, but simply within my line of sight. I know that it was meant to be a warning. Make it good for us, yeah? I'm gonna make you the most disgusting, revolting thing I've ever fed anyone. I'll have a coffee with... there's no bad option here. Whole milk and salt. This is nothing as I added salt. We left without leaving any money on the counter. I could tell that Ilya was double checking if there were any cameras around, though he probably checked it earlier too. It was a shitty hole in the wall. There wasn't much that even could be here. Still, I held on to hope maybe those kids would remember his face, my face even. They practically dragged me to the store. The cold air didn't feel refreshing, and I already missed the warmth from inside. His hand was tight around my work glove. It hurt. The keys? Maybe I should drive. The keys, Ethan. I flinched, digging through my pockets to hand them over. Ilya smiled sweetly. That wasn't so hard, was it? I'm so dead. I'm so dead. He guided me to the opposite side of the small truck, opening it for me and helping me up the passenger seat. We have a long drive ahead of us. Get some rest. I'm fucked. I mumbled. I numbly nodded as he shut the door. End of demo. Captivity route. Dude. I keep getting endings that don't exist. Afraid of him. Hostily approach cashier. With attention quietly. Explain. Play cool. Yeah, just tired. Let's go. I don't really need to use the bathroom anyway. Voice tight smile on my lips, trying to act normal. Play cool, play cool. Nodded curtly at Jax and practically bolted for the door. Ilya following close behind. Hurried to the truck, fumbling with the keys. Bit of a weird one, that cashier, huh? His voice is deceptively casual, but I could feel his eyes on me. Yeah, just tired, I guess. Let's get out of here. Started the truck and pulled out the gas station, leaving the dingy building behind. We left the building and entered the truck again. Gas station shrunk slowly in the rearview mirror. You driving to Oakhaven. Playing our music again. I don't know what else I could do to get killed, honestly. Tweak the wipers, blah 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 blah. Oh, it's just here again. I'm gonna get the option to die. Think I can find the other endings on my own, I'll be honest with you. What? Look at this shit. 5 days of captivity for the full release. What? What do you mean? How do we get to this? News. What do we do for that? So we have to make him suspicious. We have to ask a bunch of questions.
4 to 6 weeks later.
Ah, fuck it. Yeah, we're die normally. Ah, fucking. Beg. Neum. Run away. Die. Alright, well, I give up, I think. I really don't know. Really don't know how to do this. It's a really good game, but I am so lost. I can't think of anything else to do differently. Because if we're nice, he doesn't offer usually, or if he does, he'll take us and it's the kidnapping route or whatever. He doesn't kill us, so it's nothing. If we treat him in between, he just kills us. If we treat him like shit, he just kills us. So then what else can we do? The gas station, he kidnaps us. He either kidnaps us or just goes between affecting his relationship negatively with us. I'm so lost. I don't think there's anything else I know how to do here, if I'm being real with you. I think that's it for me. Check the game out yourself if you want to find the other endings, because I just cannot for the life of me. Really good game though, Watch the Road. I'm excited for the full release, it seems like it'll be really cool. But I also love these kind of like horror visual novels, because I did one for the Halloween special. I did Do Not Take This Cat Home, also at itch.io. Also a great game, check that out as well. Yeah, this is rad. Check it out for yourself in the description below. Pretty cool. There's 2 endings you can find. I'll probably end up googling them later. And yeah, play for yourself. Experience this peak. I definitely didn't see all the endings, didn't see all the interactions. There's plenty of stuff to explore for yourself. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye! I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe. Helps a lot. And if there's another game you want to see me play, leave in the comments below. I'll check it out. Especially if it's a visual novel. I've been hooked straight into visual novels the last couple of years. I don't know what about it, but there's been some really good itch.io visual novels I've been playing. So let me know if there's one you want to see me play, and I'll check it out. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. Merry Christmas, and bye-bye!